Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Liger Zero Triple X, and today we're doing the final eggs story for not Nightfall, for Season of the Wish slash Dragon, and I'm very excited now. I'm very excited now. There's oh, okay, hold on. Hmm. All right now. I think we're back in business. Let me check if everything's alright. Broadcast is looking good. We are in the clear. So let's go see what Riven has for us today. Sorry about that. Alarm went off. But first, I'm gonna look at the store real quick. Look for reset. Bruise Plus. But both satyrs are 300. Prince Necafat. Eternal Combustion. Poultry Petting. And for this week we have Yo-Yo Trick. Accept the ebb and flow. The spin and bind. And control the possible. Ow, my face! Oh god, they all went wrong. That one is 3,250 Bright Dust. Unyielding March. If you don't know where this is from, then I'm sad. That one's 1,250. The Sheriff Cell for ghosts at high noon. It's high noon. and that will be costing you 2,850 bright dust. Prometheus Os. You want an actual spaceship? Well, here you go. That will cost you 2,000 bright dust. And the Furious Roar, the Dragon Sparrow. That will cost you a straight up 250 or 2,500. And then Ceremonial Arsenal is the Navigator one. Let's give it a quick look. I have to say, this just looks nice. This just looks clean. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some Texas Mechanic in it. And this one costs you 1,250, which I'm buying right now. It looks just so goddamn clean. And then we have the side-eye projection. You giving me the side-eye, boy? You better not be giving me the side-eye, boy. Then we have the shaders down here. Each of the shaders are worth 300. Smashing Success. Looks more emerald. Bloody Tooth. Policy Stone. And I have to say, this looks pretty nice. And then Apposematism? Possumatism? Something with an A? Then you got the War Set Rival. There you go. That looks good. That's 450 for the arrival. Pyramid entrance. I don't think. There we go. That's another 450, and Dreaming Simmer is another 450. Okay. And that's what's in the brightest store for the week. Also, don't forget to go talk to Mara to get your bow catalyst thing. Petra has come to me with a report. Straight from her cursors, an anomaly has appeared above the Dreaming City, and they are requesting input from any expert I may have. In this case, it seems you may be the likeliest expert. Go visit the Dream City, so we go there.
The Techeuns have determined the trajectory of my final egg. It won't be within our reach for some time. A fortunate delay, according to Petra. She and the Techeuns have a plan. Guardians complain of the nature of Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets like you hoard weapons. Then, you understand us. Why demand a river flow uphill? We all have our settled natures. This is an Ahamkara's. Once, it was Queen Mara's. She's been working to change herself, altering the river's course. I'm forced to trust this new Mara, despite what I am. As are you, despite what you are. You and I will see where the river flows.
Okay, I like what Riven's saying because it's kind of true. Some Guardians complain that the nature of the Ahamkara, that we hoard secrets, like we hoard that like the Guardians hoard weapons, and that's very true. This is basically our nature, basically what we are, and he's basically saying, why are we so against the Ahamkara for just following their nature when we do the very same? Are we not doing the same? Are we not the same? Yet you don't see the Ahamkara complaining about us. Well, besides Riven sometimes, complaining about us basically hoarding and being complete dicks about it. Now I know what you're gonna say. Well, we don't affect reality. We don't harm people with what we do. That's a lie. We harm people with what we do. We just don't do it on the same grandiose scale as they do sometimes. Speak with Crow in the helm. Good day to you, Riven. And I ran into a wall.
Guardian, I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking about what Riven said. If we have to pin all our hopes on a single person, there's one obvious choice. But I think I have a better idea. Now hear me out. If you go through the portal, there's no way we can send anyone in after you. You'd be out there on your own. But Mara and I share a bond. Even across the Ascendant Plane, I can always sense where she is. And the same goes for her. So, let me do it. If I go through the portal, Mara can use our connection to guide everyone through to, well, wherever I end up. I plant the beacon, and you come and kick the door down. Please, Guardian. I have to believe I was reforged in the light for a purpose. I can do this. We can do this. I just have to tell Mara.
Yeah, you do that. Good luck with that, my friend, because I'm not being the one to tell her that. I'm not being the one to basically tell her, hey, we're going to send your brother through an interdimensional gateway that we have no idea what's on the other side, and hope and pray he doesn't end up as Chow, witness Chow for, what did he say he wanted me to do? Speak with Petra at the Hollow Projector. Okay. As Chow for, whatever on the other side that we have no idea what it is. So yeah, you have fun telling Mara that, because I am definitely not being the one to tell her that.
The final egg lies in the heart of the confluence, where the Queen's throne sits in the Dreaming City. It's hidden in a far corner, inaccessible except through the dormant Oracle engine. Reactivating the engine would be trivial, if not for the Vex.
Well, of course.
We've been spending our focus on claiming eggs. while the Soul Divisive encircles our walls. Another threat to this system, and it's the Reef and its people that pay for it once again. War always comes with a cost, but every day seems to bring a new one. There's never time to rebuild. When this is done, if we're still standing, the Reef and its people come first for me. I hope I'll have your support in that.
You always do.
Locate the Vex oracles preventing us from accessing the Oracle engine. Destroy them. Then we can get on with this bargain. The witness lies just beyond our reach.
Yeah, for another, what? The DLC for the Final State DLC doesn't come out until what, June? So it's January now, February, March, April, May, June. 5 more months. We still got 5 more months of this season. Defeating combatants and destroy Vex oracles in the spine of Karis. Harbinger Seclude and whatever that last one is. But yeah, like, I understand where Riven's coming from, because she's like saying like, we Guardians and Ahamkara are not so different. When you actually sit down to think about it, we're not that different. And the fact that we try to act like we have this moral high ground is what really kind of, I feel, is what takes Riven and her kind off. When it's like, you think you guys have the moral high ground when you don't. There is no moral high ground for us. And I think that's what, and that's something that Maru also kind of talked about in the season of the Witch.
Glad to see you're still in the fight. I thought you might like that one.
I think that's the major problem that we Guardians have. And until we can get past our own hubris and see that we as Guardians are not so different than most of the enemies we face. And seeing that we're all to the same level, because the Guardians have been playing like we have the moral high ground, that the light is the only way to do things for the longest time, and now that we're finally seeing that light and dark, whoops, oh my god, almost fell, aren't so different, we are now having our eyes open to having to question were we the good guys the entire time, or were we just playing ourselves? And I think that's where it really comes down to, where we need to really ask ourselves. I can't reach that one out. I'm on YouTube. And there we go. Hold on, I think my quest crashed. There we go. Oh, it's tracking both of them at the same time. I still need to finish that. So basically, we just need to defeat combatants. How do we? Like, part of me is like, how do we destroy Oracle? Are we just going to see them, or is it just But yeah, like, I've been loving how people have been calling the Guardians out on their bullshit. Because there's no better term I can really use than that, because also, let me know if the music's a little too loud. But yeah, I really believe that we Guardians have been getting called out on our hypocrisy, saying that the light's the only way to do anything, and now that we're seeing, like, oh no, at one point in time, light and dark was one and the same, and it was like, light and dark is this thing that you can't really just be like, oh, one and done. And be done with it. No, it's like you have to accept light and dark in all its facets, and you gotta understand that they're not just something you can be like, oh, I like the light today, so that's the one that's correct in everything, or the dark is always right. No, you need both in complete balance, as all things should be in the universe. Because the moment something's out of balance, well, things get a little cray-cray, as we know. And I still haven't seen this Oracle yet. How far can we go before it's like turned back or it insta kills us? Okay, that's the edge of the map. Maybe I need to do this. Because I'm at this, I'm in the location. Maybe the Oracle only appears once you kill enough enemies? Hold on, I'm gonna test something real quick. Queen's Temple. Or Ascendant, just in case it's just like, okay. Good. Well, I guess we found the oracle. Okay. Oh no 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 no! I can't see. I don't know where I'm going. And that, kids, is why you don't run mysteriously into deep fog, because you don't know where you're going. Let's see, that's... There we go. I don't need that on right now. This is what we need on. Oh, there's the portal. I don't know if this is still going to count, but hey, we'll find out in a second. Shattered plane. Yep, it still counts. Oh god. Oh great, it's the shadow girl. But yeah, there's a lot of things. But like I was talking about, it's like we were getting called out on our bullshit, and now the Guardians are having to face this kind of crisis within a crisis. In literature, you have the things of man versus man, man versus himself, man versus nature, man versus society, and all that. I feel this is man versus. Right now, we're having a man versus not just ourselves, but society, because we have people in the Lost City wondering if Guardians are just going to start flipping out and going evil because of Stasis and Strand. And I can understand where that fear comes from, because you're dealing with a new power you have never seen before, and it's linked to the darkness. And a lot of people are still trying to get used to the fact that the darkness isn't as evil as they thought it once was. So it's just like, okay, how do you tell the people of the Last City that it's like, yo, everything we've been told, everything we thought we knew, that it might be a lie. So I don't know what to tell y'all about that. And also, the Traveler may not be the god that we all thought it was. Because that's another thing we have to also worry about, because a lot of before all this happened, we thought the Traveler was like this almighty god. And while there were some that didn't think that, you still had those that believed it was some kind of god. And now you have that faith being tested. And the thing is, for some of them, that faith is now gone / taken. You see this mostly in Zavala, because not only is he asked the Traveler to bring back both his wife and son as Guardian. Yes, they wouldn't be the original wife and son he knew, but at least he would have that kind of comfort of knowing, hey, I have my wife and kid with me, please. But that didn't happen, so then it's just like, why pray to a god who has been silent and hasn't answered prayer? And that's a whole conundrum that Zavala had to go through in the Season of Fear. I can't remember the name of it. Like the Reaper or something. So my whole thing, well, his whole thing is like he had to grow as a person and realize the Traveler is not what we think it is. And now he's realizing, okay, yeah, the Traveler isn't this almighty being, almighty God that can do no wrong. It makes mistakes. It doesn't do what we want it, and that's something we have to come to terms with. And I'm hoping we learn a little bit more about the Traveler, because, yeah, we've learned about the kind of like, oh, it's connected to the darkness, and that it was once in time connected to the Veil, and they were one entity, one being, so to speak. But I want to learn more about, like, did the gardener actually make the traveler, and then to make sure that the balance stayed in as it was, did the widower make the veil? And if it made the veil, why did it not saying, like, why did it let the witness get this powerful? Is this all a test by the gardener and the widower to see who is deserving of continued existence, while the others, all other things fade to oblivion? And I'm just like, that's what I'm feeling this is right now. One giant test between the gardener and the widower. It's like a final match, if you get where I'm coming from, between the two to say, my creation not only bested yours, but did so while always being on the back foot. But if that's the case, that is both terrible and interesting at the same time. The reason I say this is because you have the fact of the matter of, okay, you have these two godlike beings duking it out, and then you have these creations that totally know they're pretty much play toys. And have to just deal with the fact that in the grand cosmos of things, it's basically like Lovecraftian healing, where it's just like, yeah, the mortals can every now and then trick the minor ones into doing something they want, but at the end of the day, you are the pawns of some greater being, and you don't get a say in what really happens. You just do your part, play your part in the grand scheme of things, and just hope God it ends in your favor and you don't end up with speaking crazy. So, and I think that's something that something that we are going to have to face, because I personally feel at the end of this 10-year Light and Darkness saga, we're going to probably be faced with a conundrum of, because you have to remember, the Pale Heart is the Traveler's pretty much consciousness slash soul, I'm guessing. And if that disappears or dies, does the light go with it? Because if that's the case, can we truly call ourselves guardians anymore if we no longer have the light? Can we truly call ourselves, are we still who we are if the light is taken from us? And in a way, we proved that with Gaul, and then we proved it again in the nightmares on Callus' ship. all comes down to
Active hands in the field. We've got Taken inbound.
okay, that's that. But yeah, so you have to ask yourself, where do you draw that line? Yeah, this way. So we need to head towards the temple. Oh my god, I hate when they push Totem behind them. But yeah, so you have this whole situation of we're gonna have the whole situation of, like, if the Traveler dies, we're gonna have an identity crisis. Because technically we will be on our last final life, at least lore-wise, if the Traveler dies, because guess what? No Traveler, no light, meaning we die. And while a lot of people are gonna probably say, well, we're probably not gonna lose the Traveler like that, or, I mean, we're ripping the darkness from the Witness. We are literally ripping the primordial darkness from the Witness and killing him. Now we're gonna supposedly do this in two parts. First in the raid, and then the second part in the supposed 12-man activity. And if this is true, this means we're going to be doing a lot of work, and I'm wondering how a 12-man activity is going to go, because you can't really put any, like, super duper heavy mechanics in it, because God knows nobody's going to look up the information. Everybody's just going to play it by ear, and heaven forbid we actually try to learn something. So yeah, I don't know how mechanic heavy that's gonna be. Personally, I don't think it's gonna be, the 12-man activity is gonna be heavy, but I'm getting off topic. I believe that, like I said, we're gonna have an identity crisis, and we're going to really buckle down in Final Save, hopefully, and see, like, what it means to be a Guardian, like, what it means to wield the light, and be both this kind of, like, to be essentially the Avatar in a way, to balance both the light and the dark. Or a better representation would be a Grey Jedi. So, yeah, I feel we're gonna be quite busy in Final Save because we are basically going to be finding out a lot of stuff, a lot of lore, and 5 months cannot go by fast enough. But yeah, so that's my idea of what's going to be happening. But then we have like the intermediate stuff that is supposed to kind of like hold us over until like that time. And I keep forgetting it. Can you jump down here and still be the seclude? Yep, still Harbinger seclude. We're at 80. Wait, I think this portal leads to the, so Harbinger screwed. I forget how big the Harbinger seclude is. Okay, this is the confluence, so. But yeah. So Final Save is going to probably be a lot about saving the Paleheart, or at least mostly stopping the witness from doing the final save and all that. But I also need to bring this back down to what was said. Whoa, where the heck are we? I think I took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. But we have to. I feel like we're going to have to deal with a lot of things, not just our new subclasses in Final Save. like I said, there's a lot of things we have to think about when it comes to the final save. But coming to what Crow told us about, like, I'm not telling, like I said, I wasn't going to tell Mara that, because we don't know how Mara's going to react, knowing that her brother is about to go into the essential of the Traveler. Let's get off my screen so I can see my number. 90, so we need 10 more. Two. I'm gonna need that heavy later. Shield. It's the ultimate weapon. And we're done. The Blindwell runs in the Dream City. High tier completions rewarded Ditto progress. Well, time to go back to doing what we normally do. Blindwell. But yeah, a lot of things are going to have to happen, and I don't think Mara's going to want to do that. At least not at first, but she's going to understand that that's going to be the best chance we have of making it through the anomaly or the gateway, because their connection is that strong that he's going to be our beacon, our lighthouse in the storm, and Mara's going to help us guide our way through. And I can't wait to see how that plays out, because let's face it, Mara is basically was kind of an overprotective big sister. She didn't want Crow to be hurt in certain ways, and then when it did happen, she couldn't do anything about it, and she felt guilty for it. So now that Crow is kind of becoming a man of his own,
got your back.
So we have to deal with the fact of the matter of, will Mara let Crow do this? Or, because I think the dialogue kind of ruined it, and got ruined and spoiled for certain people. And I hate when people take my things. Especially when they know they've never created that thing on the first place. But yeah, I'm hoping like we get a little bit more. Next one, please. There we go. But yeah, I'm hoping that some of the stuff we get for that holds us over for the content drought. Oof. Ow, 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 ow. Ow. Oh, cramp. Cramp in the leg, cramp in the leg. Ow. That was painful. Oh, hold on. Ooh, give me a second. Ooh, tight cramp. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, everybody's using the explosive weapon. No. Why you back up? But yeah, as I was saying before that leg cramp happened. There's a lot that's going on in the final stage. But I'm hoping there's the content we get for the drought is good, even though it wasn't planned. We did something good. Hopefully we get maybe an exotic quest or something to tide us over. Because during these 5 months, Destiny 2 might be seeing a little bit of a dry spell. If we get anything like lore, like heavy story lore, or things to help with that catch us up on the story, I'll try to do a couple of streams for it. But I'm not going to make any promises. It will be like the weekly thing, because I think when First Ascended comes out on February the 14th, I want to say, that's probably going to be the thing I'm going to be kind of focusing on at the time. But yeah, oh god. Already melted. like how they can shoot at an angle while not even looking at you. See, now that makes sense. He's looking at me now. And there's one behind me. Thank you. Whip it, just whip it, whip it good. And boom.
Power surge at the main way.
Heroic. But yeah, there's a lot of things that I really want to see, and I hope they do correctly. Because if Final Fate ain't a banger, well, we might be seeing Sony take over Bungie. Because Bungie's proving right now that it can't take care of itself like the big boys and girls do. Bada bing, bada boom, and that's how you get it done, boys. Teamwork makes the dream work. I also can't wait for FanFest for Final Fantasy 14. Want to see those female Hofgars? One more run should get us taken care of.
We're running at low power.
But yeah, so that's one thing I'm going to be also kind of transitioning to is the first Ascendant once that's available. Yeah, that's going to be what takes up Tuesday time. Might be a switch on Tuesdays between Destiny 2 and First Ascendant. I don't know, I might do a full week of just First Ascendant when it first comes out. I don't know. Still up in the air right now. So that's something I just wanted to get off my chest right there too. Because I hear a lot of Destiny 2 creators are going to be transmigrating to First Ascendant. And while I personally feel like I don't think the Destiny 2 can handle that at the moment. because, like, what? Player retention is at an all-time low for this season, even though I think this season has been pretty good. Not like 5 out of 5 stars, but a 4 out of 5 stars. Some even say a 3 out of 5 stars. But then again, I might be just generous with that. So, the whole thing with me is that there's also a theory I've been circling around is that because Pro makes a wish that he could apologize to Cade, Riven also grants his wish, or one of her children does it subconsciously. And if that happens, that's going to be both amazing and kind of terrifying in retrospect. Wait, did we just jump along? No, we skipped this one. But everybody seems to be doing the solo stuff. We got this. So I'm kind of wondering, but I'm also wondering, like, what content will I be getting for, like, in between? Because there has to be something that's going to be able to either bring back players or keep players' retention. Time to visit more Skyline. Alright, can't open it until we get out. But yeah, so. Oh. Come to the North Throne World after I don't know if you guys want to see Pages and Tablets this week or not, but if you do, I might just post that as like a mini video on my YouTube channel. Link is on the page. Also, But besides that, there's not much else going on for the month of January, I think. Because I think after this season, we get like what, like until April? And then we get some more Destiny 2 stuff that they have planned. Because I know we're supposed to be getting some maps to hold us over and other things. But I just don't know. Hello, kitty.
Our Lady the Queen has left us. But please, help yourself to whatever you find. Gifts are the least we can offer to you.
Been a while since we've been here. Wait, I like it answer. Dang it. You actually do need the offering. Okay, so back to Blanewell. Okay, so you do need the option to move on. Yeah, that would be nice to know. But I'm going to take a 5, maybe 10-minute break real quick, because I've been going at this for how long? An hour and 14 minutes. So I'm going to take me a break. And we'll be right back after these short breaks.
Amrita says she's stabilized, but I want Kali to check on her as soon as possible. Keep hunting. I want the head of every hive you can find. Ask the Techians to take a look. They'll know what to do. Ask the Techians to take a look. They'll know what to do.
Guardian channels. Taken incursion reported. Can someone in the field confirm?
Amrita says she's stabilized, but I want Kali to check on her as soon as possible. Tell them to fall back. I'm sending in the Guardians to help. It's true, Sajari. Xivu Arath is off the board. For now. defense at all. Then pull them out. If we can't travel safely through the Ascendant Plane, leave it to the Guardians. It's just some will-o'-the-wisp. I don't care. I have no time for fairy tales.
We have returned, so let's get this blind wheel stuff done. I just thought of something. Is it weird that the Hive fight against themselves, technically? Now, I know what you think. This is just like intrusive thought at the moment. Like, the Taken Hive are still technically Hive, right? they're just taken. So shouldn't the other hive be like, yo, we'll try it? But yet we see them fighting each other, or at least it looked like they were fighting each other right then. So, my whole thing is, is it really that bad now that it's like the hive and taking are at each other's throats? I'm hoping they give us at least one more exotic to lead, like one more exotic that we can play with before the final state. Preferably either the exotic sniper that basically is supposed to imitate a German gun. I don't think we had a code name for it yet, so. But yeah, I'm really hoping like if they do release an exotic something during this downtime, it's that exotic solar sniper that basically is like a mini. Because I don't think they would release the trace rifle that basically suits the travelers. Of justice. Dang it. That tactical nuke. love how he can shoot through solid objects.
Battle ready. Let's do it.
Tier 3. GTA V, Bob. Goodbye, Grand Theft Auto 5, Bob. Okay.
ready to push past Max.
Where people do not understand the ball mechanic. Okay. Uncle. Now I should be able to get what's in the chest and progress this story. But yeah, so a lot of things happening this year in gaming wise. We got FanFest next week for Final Fantasy 14. We got the new patch probably coming out soon. I don't remember when the 5.5 patch comes out. So that's something I'm wondering that's going to be going down. Let's see, what else is going down? A lot of games. Okay, so I now Okay, we're in her throne world. Visit Mars. We're in her throne world, though. Okay, I'm feeling stupid because it says go here. Like, I'm at the throne world. Like, here I am. Don't tell me the thing is glitch or something. Yeah. I come here. What the heck? Like, what the heck? I can't do anything. Okay. I'll wait here. Wait, it says approach.
This is the entrance to the Queen's Court. She walks between worlds, fighting a battle we are yet to see. I pray she will return one day.
Okay, I don't see anything I'm missing. I got that. Pyramid soup. Anything here? Uh-oh. I'm so confused, like, what are we supposed to do?
How long has it been since I last set foot within these halls? An isolated throne, overlooking an endless cosmic expanse. A symbol of who I once was. Distant, detached, inscrutable. But as my brother has changed, so too have I. No longer do I sow solitude and reap remorse. I choose, instead, to trust. I have no further need for this chamber. But with the Oracle engine restored, we can reach the heart of the confluence and the final egg. Return for now. When the time comes, we will complete our bargain. And trust Riven to keep her word.
Okay, yeah. I would never have thought to go behind here unless... that Bungie needs to fix that, because literally it has no waypoint or anything. You're just supposed to look around and just so happen to think, huh, let me come behind the throne. Yeah, that's smart. Good plan. I'll do this later. Crow has a plan. Visit the helm to hear what Mara and Osiris have to say about it. Well, at least I wasn't the one that had to tell them.
Why
Sorry,
is your
Emily.
first inclination ever to charge headlong into danger?
Because you're always keeping an eye on me.
You have fallen from my sight before. I may lose you.
It is impossible to know the probability of success. But,
Don't give me that. This is exactly like something you do.
yes. Queen Mara.
You are not sending him, Osiris.
No, of course. But, if he were to reach the other side, your connection, like the Traveler in the Veil, was forged in a collision of light and dark. It is a tangible thing.
We do not know that it would remain so. Whoever goes, more than likely goes alone.
Our problem has always been focus. By aligning your and Crow's connection with the Veil. Entangled on either side of the Traveler, I believe I can forge a bridge between you. One we could all traverse safely.
I'd be a flare in the darkness for Osiris. Then we call in the cavalry.
I.e. me.
You could find me in the storm, sister. Tell them where to go.
Do you know what you are asking?
The Guardian would be but a step behind him.
Damn right I would be. We're not leaving
I
Crow
cannot
alone.
keep you from your purpose. I cannot control this. And so, I put my trust in you.
Aww.
All of you.
I will not let you down.
Return to me.
Let's get to work.
How do you propose we compensate for the quantum?
You won't be but a step behind him. Will you? Take care of him.
You have nothing to worry about. I will literally be like on his butt. I will be in... No, I won't even be on his butt. I will be in his ass. That's how close we're going to be. As soon as he goes through that portal, I'm already right behind him.
The Queen and her brother, they impressed me. I appreciated their natures, Mara's skill in crafting wishes, her self-controlled cleverness. Uldren's ambition, his endless struggle for a greater prize to lay at his sister's feet. Now they have reached beyond their original natures, all for the greater good. Altruism. It's too rich for my blood, too risky. Such vulnerability, and for what payoff? Still, the altruists can be even more dangerous to their enemies than the ambitious. If self-preservation isn't a concern, what can stop you? If you can't be predicted, how can you be countered? Dangerous. But that danger can be compelling, don't you find?
have to agree with her, Riven, at this part, where it's just like, yo, don't you find this to be a little towing the line? And it's just like, at this point, I fully agree with her. It's like we are towing that line, and that line, and I'm wondering if we're going to even be able to survive that line being towed. So I do have to wonder if that's going to be like something very important, because the way I see it, and now I actually wonder if we got any more Veil containment. Now, wow, we're done. Are we actually? Wait, we can't be actually done for this. Our solve will call upon you once the Techians have calculated the location of another Altar egg. Until then, continue to defend River Slayer. Oh. I thought we would at least have like something else, because it was just kind of like preluding to something else. Like, so, now I feel kind of gypped. Okay, Osiris, what you got for me?
Are you sure you want this?
Osiris thinks it's the best shot we've got.
You didn't answer my question.
I don't know. I've been trying to find what I want my whole life, even as Uldren. I used to think the Traveler gave me purpose. Uldren thought his came from you.
I never meant to twist you so. Only to keep you safe. My protection turned malignant. For that, I am sorry.
It wasn't just you. Uldren heard your heartbeat and chose to make that his core. He mistook impulse from meaning. I won't. So, I guess it's not that I want this. I need it. I believe in it. And even if I don't make it, everyone else just might.
I sacrificed you before to preserve a chance for a future. I can't do that again.
I'll be fine, as long as you and I stick together. Remember, Rega?
Still subsisting off stories of hope and bravery. I have missed you.
I guess I always have been one to fill my head with nonsense, right?
Your hope is not nonsense. It is a vital line of sustenance. One I have learned through our people. Fill your heart with it, and I will keep you in mind until you return to me.
I will.
Go then. Find purpose of your own, and not one of mine or anyone else's making.
Thank you, sister. You'll see me again. And this time, I'll remember you.
That was so heartfelt and touching that I'm actually tearing up at that a little bit. But yeah, I think that's everything. So, I don't know what to say to that besides this is, I'm guessing next week is going to be the last thing. And then it's the pretty much 5-month hiatus. So, also, it's the first Iron Banner of the new year. I'm not planning on doing it on stream, but I thought I'd just let people know. We've been going for 2 hours and 5 minutes. Usually I go for about 3, maybe another hour, but yeah, I'm going to call it here. I've been me, you've been you. This has been a very touching story. And next week, we get the grand finale of Season of the Wish. And if I find it, and hold on, before we call this exit, I want to see if there's any, new veil containment stuff. Just to make sure, I'm not missing anything. Like they just kind of snuck it in underground. Nope, nothing. So, we got nothing here. So, yeah, we'll go end it here then. I've been me, you've been you, and this is bye-bye.